Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to today's video. So bear with me, I am losing my voice. I am just kind of getting over a cold and my voice is going bye-bye, but I just got this bad boy in the mail yesterday, so I wanted to unbox it and start using it before I couldn't talk anymore. So I didn't really want to put this video off, but so this is from the company Dser. I'm really not exactly sure how to pronounce it. This is the RoboGeek 23T, and this company actually reached out to me and asked if they could send it to me and then if I could put it in one of my videos and tell you guys about it. So I was like, heck yeah. If you guys have seen, I've actually done a Roomba video in the past and I love our Roomba. So yeah, I kind of wanted to compare the two and just see like how different they are. We have the E6 model, which is a few years old. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to see how the newer model compared to that one. So I know it's totally different brands, but all right, let's unbox this bad boy. I actually opened it yesterday and I removed a couple of like the bags that some of the items were in. So if it doesn't look completely new, that is why. So when you open it up, it's got a couple little papers. It's got like a quick start guide, and then it's got the user manual here. And then this is just a couple tips like before you start using it. And this is what it looks like. It's so pretty. So the one thing I did notice when I took it out, it is a lot thinner than my Roomba. I feel like it's probably at least by like ½ inch thinner. So this one is really pretty. And then I did notice there you kind of have to put some stuff together. I don't think we had to do that with the Roomba. So that will be a little interesting. There is an on and off switch down here at the bottom as well. So, all right, let's get into it. So the first thing I'm seeing here, this is probably the docking. This is the little docking station. And this looks very similar to the Roomba. I'm assuming the plug just kind of goes in here. I'm not really sure what that little insert is for here. And then here's the little sensors. So here's the plug. I'm assuming it's for this. Yeah, so I think this just plugs right into here. And then here are the little oh, I think it came with extras. Okay, that's cool. So it looks like there are 4 of these little brushes here, which these tend to go out quite often, so that's cool that they gave you extras. And my Roomba only has 1 brush, so that's kind of cool that this one has 2. So these are the boundaries. I am not really sure. It's very heavy, so it's like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. So I wonder if it's just like magnetic. So I'm not exactly sure. I'm just reading in the little book and it says that that's what these are. So I'm not exactly sure how these work, but we will definitely find out. So there's, oh yeah, these are definitely magnets. Whoa, okay. So there's 2 of those. And this is a little brush. So I'm assuming this is for cleaning it somehow. My Roomba definitely didn't have this, so. All right, and then these are just some little 3N. This is probably for the remote, I'm assuming. Maybe to hang it or something, I'm not sure. And then here is the actual remote. Oops. So here's the remote here. And then the 2 little batteries that it did come with. Go ahead and put those in. All right. Remote even has like a clock on it, which is weird. Okay. So yeah, we'll have to get into how exactly you program this. And then what else is in here? The last thing, this looks to be the sponge filter and high efficiency filter. So I don't know if there's already one in there, but we will have to see. And this vacuum did come from Amazon, so I will try to find the exact link for it and I'll link it down below if you guys are interested in it, if you want to find the exact one. So okay, let's see here. It does say that you want to, like for the quick start, it says plug in the charging dock and place the remaining cable into the trunking at the bottom. It is saying to place the charging dock on a hard level surface against the wall and try to have 3 feet on each side of it, which in my house, that's not really possible. So my other one worked just fine. with only having like a foot on each side. So it depends on like how far away, whoa, what happened to the lighting here? Depends on how far away you are from a wall, but you can just kind of tuck most of the cord in here, which is cool. I'm gonna go plug this in over here. Okay, and then the next thing it says is to install the brushes. I think you just kind of put them on here like that. Okay. That's awesome that there's two. I really like that. There's an on-off switch right back here, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch that on. And then it just says to place it on the charging dock, make sure the metal charging contacts match up, and then switch the power on. All right, so let's just go set it over there. My floors are really filthy over there because the garbage can was there, so there's like stuff around it. So we'll see if this bad boy works. Also, I don't know where the filter goes. Okay, so it looks like to clean it, this just kind of pulls out like that. Okay, so here's one of the filters. And then that other one must just be extra. That's cool that it comes with an extra one. All right, so let's see here. So to start cleaning, it says to press the power button once to wake it up, press it again to start a cleaning cycle. So let's just see if there's any battery left and just see how loud it is and just see what it does. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. I'm surprised it's not going up over that rug, actually. Because my Roomba definitely does. All right, so it finally got up over it. Okay, this thing's fast. Okay, so my battery is about to die, so what I'm gonna do is actually put this thing back on its base and let it charge for like a good hour or so, just so that I can try it again and just make sure that it's working right. And then I am gonna try it because the little Wi-Fi thing keeps flashing, so I'm gonna hook up the Wi-Fi or set it up to the Wi-Fi and then figure out the remote. And then I will be back in a little bit to kind of tell you guys my final thoughts and show you how I set that stuff up, and we'll go from there. All right, bye. Hey guys, okay, I am back. It's actually been a few days. I kind of wanted to try it out for a few days and see what I thought, and I was totally losing my voice, so now I feel a little bit better and I feel like I can talk to you guys and give you my honest opinion now. So there are some downfalls and there are some pros from this one. Since I do have an iRobot Roomba, I've got the E6, I kind of have that to compare, and well, I was trying to give this new vacuum like I was being open-minded about it, but I did keep comparing it. You know, I compared the two of them. So what I will say, the day that I opened up the new vacuum, I was getting very frustrated because I could not get the app to work. It wasn't connecting to my Wi-Fi for some reason, and I tried it like 4 or 5 times, and then finally I was like, I'm done. So I just kind of walked away, and then next day I looked at it and it looked like it was like, I think the Wi-Fi little thing stopped flashing, so I was like, okay, does that mean it's online? And I went on the app and sure enough, it was online. So I don't know how it did that or what, yeah, like, so right now, this is the app right here, and it's saying that it's online. And so you click on it, and right now it's saying that it's at about half battery. I did have my daughter put it back on the base, and she must not have put it on right. So that's probably why it's saying that. So my last cleaning was for 33 minutes, and I just kind of ran it out here in my living room. I do have quite a few obstacles out here. So I've got some hanging lights and curtains that hang down really low, and the vacuums tend to get stuck in there. Plus we have a really, really long shag rug, and my Roomba, it'll go on it, but then it'll just eventually stop because it's just too thick, I think. Okay, this one got stuck twice, and it was really hard to get it undone. The shag like went around the little brush pieces, and that's the one thing I will say with the Roomba, it shuts itself off before that happens. This got stuck, and I actually had to like go in there. I thought I was gonna have to cut the rug. Get it? Cut the rug, cut a rug. Anyways, that was my only downfall with that. I was kind of frustrated that it got stuck a couple times. I was hoping that it would just shut off rather than get to that point. Okay, so for the, on the app, back to the app. So I'm gonna hit home. So I just heard it beep. So I think it's trying to go home right now. Let's go see what it's doing. Okay, by the time I got in there, it was already back on its base, so that did go home. So one thing I found really cool about this app, I have yet to start using the remote. The remote seemed a little too complicated for me, so I was like, I didn't even want to mess with it. But the cool thing about the remote on here, so if you hit remote control, so it says auto, edge, spot, home, find me, or fan regulate, which I don't know what that means. There's a fan level? Okay, but the one thing I did find cool about this machine that my other one doesn't have is that you can hit edge and it'll go around the room's edge, like just the edges. And I feel like that is great because we've got animals, and I feel like a lot of hair accumulates, crumbs from the kids, that kind of accumulates like on the edges. And so I thought that was really, really cool about this. So yeah, once I finally got the app working, I was really happy with that. Okay, a couple other downfalls that I was thinking, in the kitchen, where I like to run it in the kitchen, we've got a couple rugs, and they're just, you know, they're just regular old kitchen rugs. That thing would not go over it. It would just kind of get stuck, and then it would like move the rug and then have to go back the other way. And sometimes it'll get over it, but for the most part, it just kind of messed up the rugs. And that was the one thing about the Roomba, that one kind of lifts up and it'll go right over the rug, and it has no issues with that whatsoever. Oh, and another thing that I didn't love, like I said, I just keep comparing the two. So the brushes on this one have like an actual brush, and it tends to accumulate a lot of hair, and it's a little harder to clean than my Roomba because my Roomba has the rubber brushes, and I feel like that was a lot easier to clean. But I do really like this one, that it has two of the little brushes that go around like that. My Roomba only has one, so I did like that this one had two. That was definitely a plus. So overall, I think this is a great vacuum. Love that it comes with the remote and the app once you get it working. It works very well. It definitely cleaned. I mean, I ran it in our bedroom for quite a while, and I couldn't believe how much hair was still on the floor. Like, I thought my floors were clean, but it definitely worked really, really well. Thank you guys so much for sending me this vacuum to check out. I really, really do like it. It is a great vacuum. And if any of you out there are thinking of getting a robot vacuum, just do it. You will not regret it. I use ours probably 5 times a week, and we have 3 animals and 2 kids, and it just makes my life so much easier. I love that I can just turn it on, especially on my hardwoods. I can just turn it on, and then after half an hour I'm ready to mop, so I don't even have to vacuum. I am obsessed with ours, and now I have 2, and I'm very thankful for that because now I can have one in our bedroom. And so yeah, you guys will not regret getting one. So I hope you guys found this video helpful, and we'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.